Hello, hello, hello. Welcome once again to Urban Times Today. I'm your host, Kerry Digsby. To my left, again, is our dynamic writer and our co-host, the boss diva herself, Tawana Blake. Hello, T.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm well, thank you.
All right, all right, all right. Well, fam, definitely does me a pleasure and an honor to bring our next guest here. He's an incredible artist. This brother has found the way and the means to definitely bridge R&B and country music to a smooth Southern sound that can only be described as his own. I definitely want to introduce to the Urban Times family, Mr. Jerry Adams. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing just fine, thank you.
Look at you. Well, you're tight with that hat on. I'm loving that. I'm loving it. And the tie and everything. I'm telling you, you are the classic Southern gentleman right there. Well, there you go. There you go.
But Elvis. Elvis in that.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yes, 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 yes. Hey, I definitely want to thank you for joining us today. I mean, there's been so much talk about Jerry Adams as far as his music and the things that he's doing right now. I mean, when I was introduced to your music some time ago, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, hold on, who is this right here? Because it's got that unique Southern flair to it. And just looking at everything that's going on right now, it looks like you're holding that very well. So talk to us. Jerry Adams. Who is Jerry Adams?
Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm a single father. I have 2 kids living at home. But I have a total of 9, counting the adoptions and everything. So I have a total of 9. Self-employed. I used to be a paralegal, but then I decided I don't want to be a paralegal no more. I want to pursue my dreams. And my dreams is to act and to do music. I've been wanting to do music for a long time, so that's who I am. I was born and raised in Shelby, Cleveland County, North Carolina. Then I moved from there and moved to close to Spartanburg, South Carolina. So when I drive to Charlotte, I drive all the way from Spartanburg and to Charlotte. So, and Charlotte's almost like my second home. When I come to entertain, I come to Charlotte to entertain. And I thank Charlotte, and I thank the people who brings me to Charlotte.
That's what's up, definitely, definitely. And you're right too, because Charlotte knows Jerry Adams and his music. Matter of fact, most recently you just did a show at Evening Muse, and with the dancers in the background and the vibe that was going on, that was a very nice affair. That was a very, very nice affair. How did you feel when you were performing?
I love to perform.
Okay.
When you're on stage, you're in another world. The person you see here, the Jerry Adams you see here, is a totally different person when you're on stage. You're in a different world. You're not the same person. And when you're on stage, I love it when I'm on stage and I love to perform. If I could perform 24/7 and don't have to eat or rest, that's where I would be. And I got that. I got to the stage, singing as a little kid, and then singing in high school and singing in college. I stopped for a while and decided I had to live and make a living and raise my kids. And then I said to myself, this ain't gonna get, because this is not what I want to do.
Right.
I want to perform. So I stopped doing my paralegal work, stopped doing my tax preparation work, my office work. And if you love what you're doing, whether you get paid or not, you're gonna do it. And it's not a job, it's something good. And that's what I want to do. And I decided, before I get too old, I want to do this.
Oh, don't stop that now. Ain't no such thing as being too old now. Yeah.
Well, and we know that you sing, and we don't have it set up right now to where you can perform, but could you give us a little sample? Just a small sample.
Just a small sample?
A small sample of what you do.
Okay. Okay.
Don't be bashful.
I ain't going to be bashful. Send a letter, just a letter. Just a letter will do. Who won't you send a letter, girl? Oh yeah.
Oh, see, now that's what happened at the Evening Muse.
Right.
That's what had everybody sitting there rocking. That's Jerry Adams right there. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
And do you think that your style can bring resurgence or attention to country music?
I don't know. I think I call my music brown-eyed country soul, and it's a combination, a marriage or combination of blues, rhythm and blues, and country. I noticed that we don't have too many black country artists. So I said to myself, I wonder what it would sound like if you mix country soul and rhythm and blues together. And I think this is what I came up with. It's my own little unique sound, brown out country soul. So, something new.
Well, that's good, and your voice is amazing. I mean, you know, if I ever get married, you're gonna be singing at my wedding. And tell us, you know, what influenced your music. I mean, why country music?
I don't know about. I think it was like Otis Redding's, The Temptations, Elvis, and Marvin Gaye, that kind of music like that. And I want to see what it sounds like when you mix a little country in it. And so that's what I came up with. And now my voice is my voice. I didn't train it to do what it do. So it's just my sound, my unique sound.
Now you mentioned Otis Redding and you mentioned Elvis. I mean, you know, and I see you're going back.
I'm going back.
You're going back to when music was like music, you know, that richness and it was just, you know, just basically it came from the soul, and it talked about hard times and it talked about the good times as well. Tell us something about that. Have anything like that contributed to the uniqueness of your music and the flavor and the richness of it?
I came from the cotton fields.
Okay.
I was born and raised, like I said, in Cleveland County, North Carolina. And we was country, you know, the pigs, the cows, the horses, and we picked cotton. And you know, your mom, when you're out in the cotton field, you know, people used to sing. And so my mom sang, my daddy sang, we sang in the cotton field, and they would mostly sing gospel songs. And so that's where the hard times came in. And then about a couple of years ago, 2010, I was down on my luck. I mean, down on my luck. And the old man upstairs, I call God the old man upstairs.
Okay.
He said, "This is what you do." You know, because I used to didn't believe in no God. He said, "This is what you do. I'm going to get you out of this mess you in. I'm going to get you out of this mess, and you tell people about me and what I've done for you, and you're going to make it." And people used to come to me and talk about God and Jesus. They couldn't talk to me about no God and Jesus. They'd get cussed out. But God has a way. He has a way.
Yeah, Southern gentleman, real spicy. Yeah, okay.
God has a way. When he remakes you, he turns you all. And trust me, he tore me down. He tore me down, and he builds you up.
Amen.
To where you are, to where he wants you to be. And I promise him, you do this for me and get me out of this mess I'm in, and I would tell people about what you done for me. And he said 2011 is going to be a good year, and you ain't got nothing else to worry about. And I ain't had nothing else to worry about. And you see where I'm at, and I thank him.
Wow. With a voice.
Wow, yes.
Amazing.
Yes, indeed.
Now, you said that from the cotton field.
We pick cotton. We pick cotton. And I got a whipping every day.
So, is this well, the whippings ain't the reason that you love country music, so they beat it into you, but
I suppose I like country music because my daddy liked country music. He used to like Conway Twitty and Hank Williams, and he used to listen to it all the time.
Hank Williams.
Yeah, Hank Williams Jr. and Hank Williams, yeah. So when you have all that music in your house and all that music coming in, the Elvis Presleys, the Conway Twittys, the Charlie Pride, the Otis Reddings, the Temptations, Gladys Knight, when you have all that music coming in your gospel music, and then they sing, and then I suppose that's what you get. You get a blend of all that stuff.
Right. And I like Patsy Cline myself.
I like Patsy Cline too. Yeah. Loretta Lynn. All those, yeah.
That's some diversity right there.
Yeah.
That's a serious diversity.
Well, gospel, country, and R&B, and then you came up with your own style from that. So
Brown-eyed country soul.
Brown-eyed country soul, and I like that title. I'm gonna steal it for one of my books.
Go right ahead.
And what is your?
Yeah, I'm just thinking. Okay, she's gonna.
Get my hat.
Yeah, there you go.
Good.
What is your view in the music or of the music, dynamics in Charlotte?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. people got their own little niche, you know, and people got their own little style. And it's pretty, I like it. I don't care what you're singing. I don't care. Music is music, and music has a language of its own.
Right.
And I just love it. We got the brown eyed country soul, we got the hip hop, you got the R&B, you got the pop. We have a lot of good talent in Charlotte, North Carolina. A lot of good talent. And I think we need to be further than where we are with our music and stuff in Charlotte. We need to be more like Atlanta. You know, people coming up in Atlanta. We need more, people need to support those artists that's more in Charlotte, and, you know, than what we do. Now, when I did my last concert at the Evening Muse, the place was packed, and I liked that. And then the one before that, it wasn't as packed, but I did the show, and then the people asked me to come back because the people liked it. So when I came back this time, it was packed, and so again they asked me again. So I will be back at the Evening Muse on the 21st of July. So things are looking pretty good.
Have you ever had a vocal coach, or you know, you just shot out there on your own? Now that's talent. You know, we usually hear that most artists that are creative, that has that niche, has to have a vocal coach. But you just decided to command the stage and do everything on your own.
Yeah, cause I've been singing a long time. I mean, I remember when I was little, like Elvis and my little boy. My daddy used to pay me 5 cents to watch me dance.
What?
Yeah, James Brown would come on and say, "I feel good." They would pay me to watch me dance. And so then when I got in elementary school, the principal would come to my house, my daddy's house, my parents' house, and they would ask them, could Jerry please be in the talent show? So they let me be in the talent show, and I danced, you know, and it just comes natural. It's no big deal. I don't have to try to do it. Just whatever I do, it just comes natural. And the same thing for my little boy Elvis in there. It just comes natural.
Right.
So yeah, and it's fun.
Well, you have to love what you do.
I do. I do.
Definitely. And it sounds like, as you mentioned several times, your father and the music and the entertainment that was going on in your home as a family. Do you impart those same things on your children as well?
You ought to see. You go watch YouTube.
Go watch it. You got them cutting up.
Go watch YouTube. Watch Elvis and watch Miss Ruby. Miss Ruby is my daughter. She's 9. Watch them. They sing. They perform too. Now Miss Ruby, she's supposed to perform last weekend too at the Evening Muse, but she got a little bit of stage time. But Elvis went on stage.
Okay. Yeah. Just like his dad.
Just like his dad.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful, because it sounds like you're keeping that positive vibe and everything that you learned still continuing on to your children within the family. And that's interesting because of the way things are today. It seems like a lot of families are so dependent upon entertainment from outside to pretty much guide the children. But it sounds like you're trying to establish it with them now.
But they do it on their own. They do it on their own. Miss Ruby, she wants to be a model, she wants to sing, but Elvis, that Elvis, you're going to be interviewing him one of these days.
All right.
He's going to be sitting right here in his chair.
That's good.
At 9 or 10, 11, 12, you're going to be interviewing him. Watch and see.
Definitely look forward to that.
Watch and see. And that little joker right there, he's tough. He's tough.
Now with your children, because we already know that they are artistic as well, do you have any other artists under you? Do you play any instruments? What else?
I play guitar.
You play the guitar.
But I can't read music or anything, so I just have to pick it up.
Go by ear.
Wow.
Now that's talented. You better be glad you didn't have it. We'd have you in here playing.
Oh yeah, she would have had you strumming. And we'd have had a little mini concert in here or something. Elvis would have came in, and then it was just a big event. So that's good. That's real good.
It is.
Yeah. And I play 3 strings. I cannot play 6 strings. I have to play 3.
3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because when my mama bought my first guitar when I was in the 9th grade, and we were poor. We lived in Lexington, North Carolina. And when the strings would break, we couldn't afford to buy any more.
So you mastered.
So I mastered the 3 of the left.
Oh, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you can follow, a music sheet with just 3.
I can't read music. I just have to.
But you know what? Yeah. I mean, who does that though? You know, you can't. You're very gifted. You're welcome. That's impressive. I mean, you don't read sheets. You didn't have a vocal coach, you know, and then when you have other people that want to do what you do, what do you tell them?
Just go sing.
Just go sing, just like that.
Do your thing. I mean, do what you do. That's what I tell them. Do what you do. If they want to be able to coach and teach them how to sing, then you know, if that's going to improve them, then let them do that. If it could improve me, then I'll do it. But I think I'm a little bit too old for that.
Keep saying that you're not too old.
No.
You know, hey, I mean, there's a lot of wisdom, there's a lot of talent and stuff that you're still doing to this day, and I think that's very important because you're actually going to impart that onto our next generation. I mean, who's to say, you know, you're at the evening muse, you're performing, and there's somebody that's out there in that audience, a younger person, that is looking and saying, I would love to get right there. I would love to do what he can do.
Yeah, yeah.
As you say, untapped.
Untapped, exactly. So you're that inspiration. You're that, you know, you're that hidden angel to them when you're performing. You don't even know
A blessing.
Definitely. Yeah.
So thank you.
You're welcome. Do you have any other upcoming projects?
Like I said, we have the Evening Muse coming up, and then there's several other projects coming up in August. And I did the 2013 pop, rock, and country extravaganza, and I did. You know, we did so well. I mean, the dancers. I love those dancers. They make me look good. And, the guy said that he was going to give us a paid gig once they get to go, you know, showcase and everything. So, yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming up, and I thank Dana for helping me out and being my PR and everything. She's pretty good.
No.
That's Dana Sidbury, Motivation Marketing. Y'all recognize it.
That's what she is.
Now, and with you're hoping to manage other people, so you're just a solo act.
I am a solo act, right?
And do you travel?
I travel.
And where do you travel?
Right now from Spartanburg to Charlotte. Charlotte wants me. Then
85.
I'm up and down 85, and then this weekend I go to Lexington.
Lexington.
Yeah, and perform a little bit, but yeah.
Do you have a favorite song?
Send a letter. Send a letter.
And why?
You really want to know?
Yes, we do. We want to know.
It's a good story.
We got to know.
Okay. You really want to know?
Urban Times family wants to know. Send a letter. Okay.
When I was young in my 20s, I was married. And you know, when you're in your 20s, you think you know everything. You think you know everything, don't know nothing.
Right.
And I was married, and I had a pretty wife. I was just jealous of her, just jealous.
Of your wife?
Yeah. You know, she can't look at another man.
Oh,
when you're in your 20s,
okay.
you do stupid stuff.
Right.
So I nagged her and dragged her, and fussed at her, and why is he looking at you?
Right.
She got tired of it, and she packed the little stuff, packed the kids up, packed the dog up, and she left. Left me in the house all by myself, and she stayed gone. And I got to worrying about it. I said to myself, if she just write me one little letter, if I can just hear from her, then I'll be okay. Just send me a letter. And so every day I would look out the door at the postman and see if I got a letter from her. So if you listen to the song, I say, hey, Mr. Postman, is there a letter from me? A letter never came. Never. To the day.
Oh. You still wait. All those kids later. Had more kids.
Still waiting.
But you know, that's just beautiful. I mean, you know, it's poignant, and you don't get that heartfelt stuff in your songs. I mean, where you put your reality. I mean, usually with songs, it's someone else's reality that you're singing. So, you know, and is that what you put in your music when you perform?
Yeah.
No.
That's beautiful.
That's a song right there.
That's beautiful. Hey, thank you.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all
for
for having me.
definitely joining us. I mean, that says a lot, and I mean, it really means a lot that you bringing back that resurgence of that brown country. All right, there you go.
That sexy stuff.
There
Now
you
put
go.
that bedroom music,
There you
the
go.
candlelight.
Yeah.
We want to thank everybody for joining us again here at Urban Times Today. Tune in next week when we bring our next incredible artist, which is Natar. She's going to tell us a lot about her music, her upcoming projects, as well as her radio show. So stay tuned. Thank you, UT fam. Okay.